Good afternoon. Hello. What's up, bros? Early? What? Cryptid, I'm always early. Welcome, everybody. Okay. So. What are you guys doing now? What's happening now? What's everyone's thought process right now? I want to know what you guys are feeling. It's almost the end. It's the end of January 2024. What are you guys thinking right now? I'm going to read all your guys' comments. Soup and crackers until the bull run. Borston, I love it. I like that. What's the website to see the best token to mine are again? Okay, sorry. Zill is disappointing me, RPM. Well, Zill and ETH are always a disappointment, so don't even bother supporting coins that move to POS. Just don't even bother. Holding the bag. I need more GPUs. I'm feeling the Sox fan, you are banned. Overboard Tech. My thought process is to have more GPUs online than Panda. Overboard Tech. When did it become a D measuring contest? Or did I start that, or did you start that? Or how did that start? Did I? What happened? Overboard Tech. What happened? Just the numbers for me. CAS and BTC ASICs. Sat Yoshi. Nice. Pump a coin so I can make some money. Crypto. No, Crypto. I do no such thing. Mining, AIG, and ALF. Did grab a Hive Mapper though, not shipping until June. Ugh. Oh. You know what to do? What does that mean? Kevin James, what do you mean you know what to do? What do you mean? What does that mean? How do you not know what that means? Tell me. How do you not know what that means? Change of plans. Building a bigger bag of Algo. What's Algo? Oh, Algorand? Overboard Tech, I started that. I'm toxic. Not a druid. I think using unminable to mine into Bitcoin, hold the Bitcoin for long term for my grandkids is the best and only play. Not a druid. Okay. Actually, you know what? That's a good one. I kind of want to dive into that. There's something called, okay, there's two things. Actually, just one main thing. So, okay, all right. So here's food for thought for you. The person that just, not a druid, says, I'm using unminable to mine into Bitcoin. As of right now, hobbyist, get out here. Get out of here. Watch out. Duck and cover, you bastard. Okay, here's my thought process into mining into Bitcoin right now, and why I think that is. You can't go wrong with Bitcoin, all right? I'm not saying getting Bitcoin is wrong. For me, I like to mine and hold the more riskier stuff. Okay, the riskier stuff during the bull runs have a higher chance to have that more percentage gain higher than Bitcoin. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. So let's go through some history here, and I'm not saying history is going to repeat itself. Who knows? But previous peak bull run, 2 bull runs ago, 2017, beginning of 2018, January. This is when altcoins were at its peak. And I recall trading, I remember like, oh, that bull run. I could trade 4 Ethereum for 1 Bitcoin. Okay, 4 Ethereum for 1 Bitcoin. So that was when, you know, Bitcoin was 20k or something, 24k or something, peak. Sorry, I had a cough there. Okay, then after that, the bear market ensued. Okay, 2019 to 2021. I remember 2019, you could then trade, was it 40 Ethereum for 1 Bitcoin. All right, so there's a strategy there. So during the bull run, if you were mining Ethereum, okay, at the high point 2017, the trade there was 4 Ethereum into 1 Bitcoin. Okay, that was the ratio, 4 Ethereum for 1 Bitcoin. Then the bear market ensued, everything was low. Ethereum went to like $100. It was then like 40 Ethereum at one point for 1 Bitcoin. So you can understand that during the bull run peak times, mining into Bitcoin is a more lucrative venture, lucrative thing essentially, because you're getting more Bitcoin for what your altcoins, whatever altcoin that you've mined, has more higher value than Bitcoin. Then in the bear market, your altcoins have basically no value against Bitcoin. So you're trading, if you were to mine into Bitcoin during the bear market, you're essentially getting less Bitcoin because during the bear market, the altcoins are not outperforming Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance is a lot higher during the low times. Here we go back into 2021, 2022. Generally, altcoins, look, we went back up again. Okay, so you can see here, bull run came about. Altcoins gained a lot of momentum here, and there were a lot of altcoins that the Bitcoin dominance came down. Okay, during the previous bull run. Here we are today. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance is what, 50%. In my opinion, I think it's not financial advice. I think it's, and this is obviously a lot higher risk. Okay, it's a lot higher risk. Is to mine the altcoins now, hold it, and then wait till we have the bull run and wait till Bitcoin dominance starts going down, because that's when Bitcoin dominance starts going down, that's when all the altcoins start pumping. That's generally when there's the volume and liquidity for the bull run. When Bitcoin starts going up, generally it brings up all the other altcoins. So I think that's the play here. And I mean, when the bull run comes and you're trading your altcoins into Bitcoin, I mean, you're ultimately doing it to sell into cash, most likely into fiat, right? Dirty old fiat. Or you can just hold that Bitcoin and then wait for the next downturn, and then your Bitcoin, I mean, if you wanted, it's a lot of risk. You can then trade that Bitcoin into altcoins when the Bitcoin dominance is a lot higher in the bear market. So that's an interesting, I don't know many people who do that. I mean, that's an interesting play, but you can ultimately get more of the coin in the bear market if you traded in the peak in the bull run into Bitcoin, and then traded that into altcoins in the bear market. That is interesting. That is interesting take. But I see mass boost here. Subs, what's up, bro? Panda, you're my favorite. Subs, I said Panda. I almost said Panda. You're my favorite. That's how like narcissistic I am. Seb, what's up, man? Do you invest in ETF? No. SAS? No. You mine and trade into USDT or C while the price goes down. As the price, you won't be able to lose money due to price going down. Mass boost. I mean, yeah, sure. USDC, yeah, stablecoin. I personally don't do stablecoin at all. So, but that, if you want to do that, definitely. Oh, mass boost. Great. You're the perfect man. So Mass Boost created this Excel sheet here. This even shows that, okay, this even shows better, like this gives you a better idea, like perspective, that in the bull run, you can see Bitcoin percentage increase from January 1st. These are all January 1st prices here. It was about from $30,000 to $68,000 Bitcoin was only a 235% gain increase. You look at the altcoins here that are like 100 market cap and up. Okay, granted, there are some that are, you know, under 100 market cap. Cardano went up 1700%. Conflux went up 1200%. Ravencoin 2200%. Ethereum Classic 3000%. Helium 4000. Bitcoin Z, Dogecoin 14,000% gain. Flux had a 17,000% gain. Cadena had an 18,000% gain. So just judging by how the higher market cap coins, sorry, lower market cap coins, lower, higher, I meant rank. So higher in rank, no, that's wrong. Lower in rank. So a lot of the the coins that are a lot lower in market cap are going to be a lot bigger in risk, because and have a lot higher chance of a massive percentage gain versus Bitcoin, which is going to be less than I mean, this next up and coming bull run, like if we're at $42,000 Bitcoin. If Bitcoin went up to 100K right now, how big of a percentage increase is that? Tell me in the chat. You guys in the chat, tell me, what is the percentage gain increase from $42,000 to $100,000 Bitcoin? Man, it's a pirate. Big gigaball trades are effing a lot. Okay, so okay, all right, you guys generally, yeah, 100 and 150. So a 42,000 to 84,000 would be a 100% increase. Okay, so that extra 16,000 would be 16%. Another 16 per 116%. Did I do that math right? I don't know. 116. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you guys are right. 150. 140 to 150. I don't know, something like that. 138. All right, you guys got the exact number. 138% increase. Okay, so say Bitcoin did that. Say Bitcoin went to 100K right now. That would be a 138% increase. Now, what would be the potential increase for all these other coins, as an example? Conflux, Nervos, Ethereum. You know what? Let's just go here. Lithium, Satox, Ironfish, Cortex, Kaspa, Nurai, Meowcoin, Radiant, Chlor, Ergo, Octaspace, Firo, God forbid, Etika, Zeno, Flux, Ravencoin, Ethereum Classic. Granted, Ethereum Classic's already pretty high already, but I mean, as it goes up, it's probably going to go a lot higher than Ethereum Classic did have a pretty massive percentage increase here. Way higher than BTC. Okay, so you guys understand all the other altcoins that have like lower market caps. Okay, like Ergo is like 88 million. Ravencoin. Okay, here's a great example. Here's a great example. Let's go to let's do Kaspa. This is probably one of the most like notorious one. Okay, so Kaspa right now is rank what? Here, great example. Kaspa is rank 38 in market cap. Okay, Rank 30. You know what? I'm going to add in customize. We're going to add in market cap. This is not financial advice. I am not an expert. I'm just putting 2 and 2 together here from previous history. Okay. $2.3 billion right now. Kaspa has a market cap of 2.3 billion. 2.3 billion. So around this time, what was a coin that was similar in rank in the previous bull run? Someone give me a coin to look at previous market cap history. Arbitrum. Arbitrum was around here, 39. VeChain. Let's go VeChain. I don't know. That's just for the hell of it. And let's go to see historical data. We're gonna do it by month. Okay, bull run. Okay, so Arbitrum's been let's go. Okay, so around that time, April 2021. This is when the peak 65k Bitcoin. The market cap of VeChain was almost $13 billion. 13 billion. Okay, when Bitcoin was 65k. So let's go back here. So if Kaspa could potentially, okay, if VeChain was once before 13 billion market cap, all the way down now to $2 billion. If VeChain went up to 13 billion, or let's just say 12 billion, that would be like a 6x right there. That would be a 6x. If Bitcoin went to around 65k, roughly. Now, Kaspa, okay, here we go. Kaspa, for instance, what if, this is just theoretical, okay, I'm just talking theoretical here, previous history. What if Kaspa, around this market cap rank, between 12 to 16 billion dollars, if Kaspa went to 16 billion dollars, if Bitcoin went to 65k, what would the percentage increase be for Kaspa if Kaspa went to 13 billion, 16 billion dollar market cap? Oh, Son of Attack popping in. We need to coordinate. Son of Attack, what's up, man? Bro. Trust me, I've tried to coordinate streams and it's impossible. Everyone has different timings, families, kids. There's no way to schedule. Trust me, man. I've tried. It's too hard. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the raid, though. Thanks for the raid, bro. So let's see here. Let's go. Soat raid. What's up, bro? Kaspa would be 45.50 cents. Yeah. So if Kaspa went to, if Kaspa's 10 cents right now, 2.3 billion market cap. Then if Kaspa went to 16 billion, that would be an 8x roughly. Okay, so what would be an 8x of 10 cents? That would be 80 cents. Potential. Okay, if Bitcoin went to 65k, I didn't even say 100. Okay, if Bitcoin went to 100k, then do you guys foresee that Kaspa could be like a $20 billion market cap around rank 38 right now? All right, if you were comparing other market caps from previous history in the bull run, what's not to say that then that Kaspa could then go to $1? Mass boost, RedPandaMining. Cardano might be the perfect example for Kaspa. Okay, Cardano. Okay, sure. Let's go. Why is my screen frozen? This is completely frozen. Okay, there we go. Cardano was okay. Let's see historical data. Monthly. 2021. Holy crap. Whoa. August 1st, 2021. Market cap of Cardano was 89 billion. 90 billion. 90 billion. So what is Cardano now? 17 billion. So okay. Okay. So wait, mass boost. Are you talking about previous market cap of Cardano? Cardano was like December 1st, 2020 was 5 billion. So from 5 billion or even lower, 2 billion market cap like the previous year before, or mid-June 2020, 2 billion all the way to 80 billion. How big of a percentage increase is that? From 2 billion to 80. Right, did I? Yeah. 2 billion to 90 billion. How big of an increase is that? 90 divided by 2 billion. Yeah, that'd be a 45. That would be a 45% increase. Okay, so Mass Boost, if you're predicting that Kaspa is going to go to a 90 billion market cap, are you saying, you know what? Oh boy. Oh man. If you're saying that, Mass Boost, if you're saying that right now, I mean that's a 45% increase. Look at that. We're not even okay. June 2022. Okay, so Kaspa's market cap October 1st, 2022 was $26 million. Okay, and as the year has gone by, it's now $2.4 billion. Oh man, what? Interesting. Mass Boost. Yep, I think it could, Panda. Wow. Okay, we're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to the stream. If Kaspa could go to a 90 billion market cap one day, that as of right now, that would be a 45x. Yeah, that would be insane. Wow. So as of now then, I mean 0.10 times 45, that'd be, you're saying Kaspa could go to $4.50. If Bitcoin went to 100K, of course. Bitcoin has to be 100K in order for this to happen, in my opinion. I mean, that is, wow. That is, you know what? I am not discrediting anything anymore, because when Mass Boost, when you put this in perspective like this, I said to myself, you know what? I've been wrong about Kadena. I was wrong about Kadena. I could have been a millionaire if I just held. I didn't believe that Kadena could go up 18,000%. I didn't believe Flux could go up 17,000% previous bull run. I didn't believe Ergo. I believed Ethereum Classic did, but Ergo, I mean, Ethereum Classic, I had no idea it would go from $5 to $173. That's a 3,000% increase. If that kind of thing can happen on these types of market cap coins, Ethereum Classic was actually below 50 market cap at that point. And so if it went from $5 to 173 in the bull run of 65K, 68K Bitcoin, I am not going to discredit Kaspa. That Kaspa could very well do that. So when I'm reading, okay, all you guys, for people that are pessimistic, and this is not financial advice, but bro, more often than not, I have been wrong about a lot of coins that have ultimately went up. And if Kaspa, looking at their pretty amazing positive chart here, I mean, this is extremely bullish. I don't know. Who knows? I can't wait to come back to the stream and say, oh man, if that actually happened, you know, from 2.3 billion to 90 billion market cap, that would be insane. That would be utterly insane. Plus it's a K coin, so you know if it pumps, it's after Panda sold. Yeah. You can input the market cap in the corner and the other sheet for Kaspa, sheet 10. Okay. I don't see it here, Mass Boost. I think I'm on an old sheet. Oh, here. Is this the one? Rate of increase. No. Ugh. Joker 18, Caspa, it's already too hot. It will not get 10x. S Chang, if RPM is wrong too often, then we should be doing complete opposite of RPM. Yes, I agree. I agree. I agree. RPM is like the Kramer effect. Gaming stimulant. How are you gonna go live during a Ravens versus Chiefs game? I'm sorry. I don't follow. I mean, yeah, it just all stems if Bitcoin will go to 100K. If Bitcoin goes to 100K, the Bitcoin dominance is gonna go lower, and then altcoin dominance is gonna start going back up. It's gonna go up, and that's when you'll see. It just goes back to what I was talking about, where I think the value here, an opportunity to get more Bitcoin, is going to be accumulating the altcoins. That's it. That's all there is. So you're accumulating all the way until the Bitcoin dominance and the bull run happens, and Bitcoin starts going down in dominance, and that's when your altcoins are going to be worth a lot more. So, yep. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I want to, you know, it would be great when in a year or a couple years time, when we're looking at this, and you know, Caspa is not 2.3 billion market cap. It's like, you know, 500 million. Then we'll be like, yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Yeah. Yeah. That could very well happen. Honestly, at this point, I hope it happens, because I want to be proven wrong. There, I'll take the other. I'll take the other side. I'll take the other side. Right? You know what? That's a good idea. No. Here's the thought process. Just be pessimistic about all the coins not going up, and then when the bull run happens, everything's gonna go up. And then, you know, you secretly hold everything, and then you trade it into Bitcoin. There you go. Done. Vertcoin's looking good though. Vertcoin, oh yeah, interesting. I mean, if Vertcoin can go up in the bull run, I mean, a lot of stuff goes up in the bull run. So, I mean, it's granted, it didn't go up as much as before, but it's something. Okay. All right. That's it. That question, who is the person who asked me that question? Not a question, but a statement. Not a druid. Yes. The risky coins could outperform. I just don't know which coins. Well, you and me both, bro. If we all had, you know, a crystal ball to figure out which coin could really go up, I mean, Joker 18. Everything goes up in the bull run, but not the same percentage. Yes. You're right. Yeah, exactly. Vertcoin really petered out the last bull run. Yes. I don't think Vertcoin would be a good. I mean, like you said, everything goes up, but not in the same percentage. Yes, that's true. So Vertcoin will probably go up in some way, but is it going to go up much higher than, let's say, Sia coin? I don't know. Ethereum Classic, Conflux, Ravencoin, Flux, Lithium, Cortex, Ergo, Dynex, Chlor, Nexa, Narai. Like, dude, some of these coins have massive potential. Who knows? Who really knows? The pirate. Any plans for new hash rate streams? Testing GPUs with PMD and the like. The pirate. Yes and no. I've been very disinterested in testing GPUs because I haven't done it for a long time. I've definitely lost my way when it comes to like testing GPUs. So maybe I'll get back into it, but at this point, I'm not testing any new GPU until like 50 series comes out, or when like the 7000 series AMD gets like better support. Yeah. So I would love 7000 series AMD GPUs. Abir Ahmed, are ETC miners worth buying since the 5th inning is coming up? Yeah, that's a good one. Total stats. Yeah, you know what? Ethereum Classic, the Spiral hard fork, which is no reward reduction, is coming up in 7 days, so that's okay. But then the Ethereum Classic 5th inning is in 120 days. Yes. The reduction is 2.56 to 2.048 ETC. So, I mean, like, just because, I mean, you all know the fundamentals regarding halvings, right? Essentially makes it a coin, supposed to make the coin deflationary in a way, so that, you know, supply and demand, as there's going to be less supply coming on the market, then in theory the price of the coin is going to go up over time. So I mean, that all started with Bitcoin in the beginning. So Ethereum Classic has really done well. That was the previous bull run, but the next one coming up, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea, so I can't say whether or not it's a good buy or not. Previous history has shown it is a good buy. Actually, I bought my E9 Pro 8 months ago. It is already broke even, or pretty much close. Pretty much, I haven't done them. I think it's pretty much broken even at $2,500. $2,500 unit. And I think the other one I bought like 3 months or 4 months ago is not break even yet, but it almost did at around $2,100. So the E9 Pro just churning out 4 gigahash on 2 miners, mining Ethereum Classic. Probably one of the best ETC miners to buy 6 months ago. The Jazz Miner X16Q, all the people who bought those, they just got them recently. For people that pre-ordered them over the past couple months and just got them like this past month, they have not been able to see those exponential gains, those gains that we've had recently. But it's not to say that in the future, if Ethereum Classic goes up, those Jazz Miner X16Qs are still going to be very efficient, okay, at mining. So you know what, we can actually see that the difference here. Ethereum Classic, so X16Q, yeah, X16P. 0.3 X16Q, 0.31 watt per hash. So E9 Pro is 0.55, so it's pretty much almost double the efficiency against an E9 Pro. But if you got an E9 Pro and started mining Ethereum Classic and yielding the coin for the past half year, you pretty much got your money back and then some. You are, and especially if you're holding it still. I think the E9 Pro was a lot of people were negative about the E9 Pro. Like, oh, I can't mine Zilliqa, you can't dual mine, you can't do this. Who gives a crap? The big coin here, the big dog, is Ethereum Classic. This is the coin to hold and mine. All right, who cares about all those other S coins or other crap coins, Pac-Man, all that crap? No. And plus, the Jazzminer X16Qs, the stock of those, they didn't even come out until this month. People weren't getting deliveries of them until this month. Okay, the X16Q was being advertised 3 or 4 months ago as a pre-order, while the E9s were already out for sale at like $2,000, $1,800 a couple months back, 5 months back, half a year ago, at most $2,400, $2,500. I think the E9 Pro was the best buy half a year ago, 4 months ago, because you're mining and yielding the coin. And plus, we've seen now that Ethereum Classic had a bit of a it was a bit of a rise here. It only rose like $10. Like, I mean, that's a pretty big jump. Granted, yeah, a big jump. But obviously not as like previous history, $40, $50, $170 Ethereum Classic. So I think there's still going to be a lot of value in these X16Q later on, of course. X4 1Us, E9 Pros. I mean, they're just going to keep mining, churning out Ethereum Classic. So plus at E9 Pro, my 2 miners here, it can get 4 gigahash on 2 miners. X16Q is only 2,000 mega hash, so you're getting half the hash rate versus the E9 Pro, which okay, here comes the efficiency talk. Okay, your power cost matters. If you have really high electricity costs, then yeah, the E9 Pro is going to be a lot less, almost double the less efficiency here than an X16Q. But like, it comes back to the timing of when these came out and what the cost of these were. You know, I explained that in my video of the E9 Pro. I thought it was a really good buy versus the X16Q. But a lot of people at the time did not think about that the X16Q wasn't going to deliver to you until December or January. And at the same time, August or June, I was already yielding a crap ton of the Ethereum Classic. 0.4 to 0.5 Ethereum Classic a day. You know what? I'm going to export all my ETC transactions. I'm going to do that video and I'll show you guys the total amount of Ethereum Classic that we've mined. Okay? I will do that. Okay. I've had my Jazz Miner since mid-November. Yes. Okay. So there was a small batch of those September sold, or August batch, whatever, or whoever pre-ordered them in the very beginning. But there was a massive amount that came out that were being shipped for January, and now people just received them. So is X16Q worth at 1,000 US? There's no way that you can get an X16Q at 1,000. There's no way. Impossible. Impossible. That is definitely a scam. Beware, please. What do you check? What do you check when buying used? Buying used sucks. Sorry guys, 1 sec. 1 second. 1 second, I gotta answer this one thing. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Bang. Yes, bang. Endless mining. What's up, bro? Do you know about inodes? Cool platform. It got RTM, block, Neoxa. Yeah, I know inodes. Yeah, of course. I have not been able to, I have a million Neoxa, but I have not, set up the node for that yet. Yeah, not yet. Okay. Endless mining. What's up, bro? What's up, man? Endless, are you back? Are you back now? What's up, man? Endless mine. I'm back, baby. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. How was your... I think you were on a trip? You're on multiple trips, right? What's up, man? What's up? Well, I went to eat dinner with Yeti and we spoke about you. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, Yeti is so cool. Did you see Yeti on the NASDAQ interview? That was pretty sick. That was pretty cool. That was really cool. Actually, we should watch it. We should totally watch that. Hold on, let me bring it up. Let's see. Where is that? Dynex. Right here. Please don't copyright me.
Dynex is a disruptive company that wants to bring supercomputing to everyone. And with me is technology expert, also blockchain pioneer Clifford Mapp. So welcome. Great to have you here. So explain what that means.
Look at Yeti.
What are you trying to do?
Sure. So Dynex runs a neuromorphic network for, shall we make it a little bit easier? A neuromorphic network is patterned on a human brain. So much in the way that your neurons and electrons fire, Dynex can do something similar by using logical gates to pass that information no matter which way it determines it. It can run at quantum level efficiency, which is super, super rare in anyone's case to do it on existing equipment. Normally you would need expensive, we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars worth of investment just to build one unit. But Dynex's network is big enough to handle multiple clients all at the same time simultaneously.
Okay, interesting and very technical. So can you explain to me, or give me an application or an example of how this would work?
Sure, absolutely. The best example would be our new virtual wind tunnel for automotive industry. So on average, a wind tunnel will set you back 150, 200 million in just building it. Then you've got maintenance costs, staffing costs, expertise that you need there to run it. And the costs just spiral expensively. I recently spoke to a few automotives and they spend a lot of money in CFD, or computational fluid dynamics. What that is how air or liquid interacts with an object. And that takes a lot of processing power. Well, what we found was Dynex can do what we dubbed QCFD, or quantum computational fluid dynamics. And what we found is that it will give that efficiency and make it a real lot cheaper when it comes to the end user. So if an automotive car company that's maybe smaller, that can't afford a wind tunnel, now has access to that service to use, and the costs will be very, very reasonable compared to renting a physical wind tunnel. So it's a really interesting project at the moment.
So they can kind of outsource you to get this answer with all of this data that you're computing, and you can help them further.
Oh crap! Sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
Absolutely. So
quick thing, Rob Lowe, can you answer your email? I need your phone number for that BitAxe, bro. I was just about to ship it out, and then they asked me for, because you're international for me. I need a phone number. Email me, Mr. Lowe. Email me.
So the way that the Dynex network works is that you send in a job through the Dynex marketplace. That's recently just opened. That has a whole ecosystem wrapped inside of it. So it's a 3-step process. When you first sign up, you're then authorized to use it. You download your credentials to use it, and then you run your code. It's as simple as that. The idea is that we're trying to make supercomputing available to everyone, not just the select few. It's supposed to be for everyone, whether it be an independent working on a project by himself, to a small to mid-sized company, to even a global 2000 company. Like, you're talking, it really doesn't matter which direction it bends, we're available for everyone. And that's the whole idea. And if you've just got an idea, that's even better, because we now got inside of the marketplace Dynex experts, and these will effectively help you create your code. If you don't code but you have a fantastic idea, now you have a place to effectively have it built for you.
Interesting. What are the advantages, like in terms of speed, accuracy, return on investment?
Yep.
Okay, explain that.
So the overall speed or efficiency is at quantum-based levels now, which basically in a nutshell means that instead of having to go and buy this really expensive supercomputer and chill it to negative figures and
Yeti's here, you can answer everyone's question.
Of the people who know
What's
how
up,
to build
Yeti?
these, and there's not many of people with the technical expertise to build these things. Dynex eliminates all of that. You can run quantum-based algorithms on Dynex with the same efficiency.
So, say I'm a business owner.
Yep.
Watching the show right now, I think this looks interesting. What would be my next step?
Well, that's a very good question. The next step would be to register with Dynex's marketplace and follow the 3-step guide, basically. When you first sign in, it will walk you through a step-by-step guide on how to get yourself up and running. Once you've got yourself up and running, it is really just a case of adapting your code to run on Dynex. And there is so many examples of people that have already done that and are willing to help. Their community is fantastic. They've got a massive community of people who are just interested in the project. You've got people that are the experts, the people that will code for you, and then you've got the actual Dynex staff in that community, and everyone tries to aim to help everyone else.
So that was my question. Do I have to be a programmer
No.
or an expert in this to be able to work with?
Not
So
at
you
all.
take care of all of that.
If you really want Dynex to take care of it all, then those experts are vetted and checked to make sure their credentials match before they're even given the expert access. So the idea with that is that you know when you come to us that that expert knows what they're talking about. It's not just, oh, they've signed up for the service as an expert. They've actually had to go through a process of becoming an expert.
And what about cost?
Well, cost is a really interesting one because obviously it scales depending on how hard you use the service. But for example, we know that running what we dub transfer learning, and that's basically, think of it like a human brain. You learn during the day and it goes into your frontal lobes and into your short-term memory. And then at night you sleep and that gets transferred into long-term memory. Well, we do that synthetically now with our service. And that takes anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes and costs no more than $8 a run. So it's the barrier to entry for even a small person or a company wanting to use this is very affordable. And again, we come back to the supercomputing for everyone. That truly is our motto, is supercomputing for everyone, to allow that cost barrier to be as low as possible, because we know that when you get started in a business, you can't afford $10,000 a run or $25,000 a run. You need something affordable that scales with you. So as you scale and need more compute, then obviously your costs would increase. But fundamentally, if you program it really efficiently, your costs would be very, very low.
Now, you mentioned the wind tunnel. Would there be other industries where this would be applicable?
Yeah, I mean, we've already looked into a few other sectors. Medical is one of them because we've got a quantum-based image recognition system that can be trained in order to identify things like cancer.
Presents himself so well.
You know,
so well. I would have been shitting bricks.
Problems in your makeup. It could be used to do blood work. It could be used for even things like pharmaceutical, medical applications. Like, what would happen if you took this medicine and waited 10 years? Well, normally, those sort of test runs would have to wait for the 10 years. Well, what if you could simulate it and actually take 10 years but simulate it in 10 minutes? Would you be able to know a drug's safe or not safe to use? Or do you need to change it because there's too many side effects, shall we say? So it's a really interesting thing. There's so many different industries, and you know, financial is another one that people have looked into. Predictive models and so forth for potentially the stock exchange. It really can be used in whichever way you can genuinely think about it.
Okay, absolutely fascinating. Thank you so much, Clifford, for coming in and giving us at least an overview
Absolutely.
of Dynex.
I love it.
Thanks.
Nice. Yeah. Good stuff, Yeti. That takes balls, man. That takes balls to go on something like this. That's... I could not do that. I could not do that, bro. But that was, dude, you presented yourself so well. That was so good. Holy shit, man. I don't, wow. That was really good. It's rare. It's, you know what? It's really cool to see that, because something like, you know, Dynex, or I mean any other proof of work project out there, to go out there and you know, show their name on something like at the NASDAQ brokerage over there. That's pretty awesome. That is insane. That is awesome. If nobody sees the value in that at all, if people are not seeing the value in that, I mean, as you know, in the whole crypto, even in the whole crypto mining scene, that is huge, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. Good stuff, Yeti. Good stuff. That is awesome. Yeah, I've only ever seen talk on BTC. Exactly. Like things like that, you only hear like Bitcoin talk, but like for Dynex to have for Yeti to go up there and talk about Dynex, that's pretty awesome. That is something in the history books. like have you seen any other like proof of work project go up there like that? Like maybe I don't know. Like, has Lithium gone up there, or like, you know, Pirin or Conflux or Nexa, or you know? Matt Electron, when are you gonna go on national TV with a mask? Yeah, right. Never. You will never see me on national TV. Oh man, never. Big corps won't invest because they will lose control. I mean, it's like, okay, well, here's a thought process like of, you know, when cloud, you know, cloud services started coming in, you know, Microsoft Azure, like Amazon Web Services, you know, hosting your servers, or like Microsoft, people hosting their like email servers to the cloud, You know, I know a lot of businesses who did that. Like they moved to 365 or, you know, Gmail, even for like school districts and stuff. Actually, some of them went back. Some of them reversed. Some of them didn't like having their exchange server online in the cloud. They actually wanted it in-house because they were so worried, or a lot of them were worried about the data, and a lot of them moved back to on-prem, hosting their own servers, having the email servers on hand, hosted in their building. You know, not in the Microsoft data center servers or, you know, Google servers. Tons of people move back. I remember in my previous life, my previous job, I had to do a whole migration of that. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare going back to on-prem exchange. Dude, that was stupid. Actually, that's one of the big reasons why I quit, because I'm just like, dude, I don't like this work anymore. I gotta get out of here. This is not, I'm not cut out. I'm not cut out for this. I'm not cut out for this work. But a lot of people wanted their data in-house. They didn't want it in the cloud, you know. And there was a big thing about there was huge things about that, and wasn't there at one point, Microsoft Azure had a leak or a vulnerability or something? There was a big yeah, there was something about that. Was it Microsoft or like, I think it was everyone. VMware, Gmail, hypervisor. There was some security leak regarding that, and like Gmail server, you know, something or something like. As a pirate, once back on prem, they want to cheap out on labor and upgrade costs. As a pirate, you're exactly right. You're not wrong. I remember. Yeah, that's actually another big thing, because nobody got raises, and I worked through the night, man, because like, you know, when you're doing like migrations, even like virtual machine migrations, it takes time. It takes a lot of time, man. The old version, I don't know, the old versions of Veeam sucked ass. Oh man, that software sucked. Everything sucked. VMware, older versions of VMware, and like trying to do migrations just took forever, especially if you were doing it like over 1 gigabit, and like, dude, it was horrible. It was horrible. Never again. Yeti, Red Panda, maybe I should give you a demo of the application I'm running on down. Yeah, dude, yes, Yeti, send it my way. There's some big monitoring software, I forgot what it's called, that had a flaw. Yeah, SolarWinds had a flaw. All of them did, all of them. Dude, people running like, you know, the open source, was it Cacti or NTOP or what's the Linux software? The monitoring software that opens up, I think is a protocol SNMP for monitoring. Is it SNMP? There's like some SNMP attack or flood, whatever it's called. Dude, networking, being in the whole networking server world, it's a whole thing, man. That's why I got out. It was too stressful, and it was work that I did not like at all. It was just a job for me, and I didn't like it. I didn't like being in that world. I don't know if that makes sense. It's too much stress, too much responsibility, and not enough for me to keep going in that type of industry. It's just a horrible industry. Most people in the IT realm for networking and servers and all that stuff, people outside in their job, that like, they have no idea what goes on. Like, there's just so much. There's just so much to do. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Logic, show us the demo. When Panda left his job, he loaded up his car, decent e-waste, and that's how RPM started. Smokey Dan, pretty much. Okay, what are you guys talking about here? It's a way to understand how to quantum code and works with superpositioning. Okay. Can Dynex be used for brute forcing? Well, I don't know. I have no idea. Don't ask me those questions. Yeti's in the chat answering questions. Let's see here. Joe Crazy says, I agree. And it's not like I'm looking at bashing a project. I just don't like it when I hear quantum just because it sounds good. BRESO, yes, possible. Not with the security on the network. It'll block our time at brute forcing. Quantum is basically base 3 instead of base 2 that traditional computers use. Instead of 0 and 1, you have 0, 1, and superposition, which is basically 2. Mad Electron, I don't know what you said there, but that sounds amazing. So we have 2 failed ASIC cooking streams. What will be the next attempt, and will be another egg on something or something else? Smokey Dan, no more egg streams. Had freaking like PETA or the people like companies coming after me like, hey, you're wasting food. Like, god damn it. It's just an egg. Who's all mining who's mining Rio right now? Kryptonite GPU. Man, CN GPU. I have not heard of this algo or this mining this coin for a long time. Anyone mining Rio? I got my farm on Piran at the moment. Carlson, Dynex, Nexa, Grand Elysium. Okay, bros. 12:57. All right, a couple more minutes here, then we're gonna end the stream. Unless you guys have another topic that you guys want to talk about. Nemesis, Web3 and quantum is just buzzwords that people know nothing about but want to sound smart. I mean, Nemesis, it's like, I mean, like even, man, the term AI is probably the most used buzzword. Overboard tech. Cloud was a buzzword too. Now look at the multi-trillion-dollar industry we are all using right now. Overboard tech. I guess cloud wasn't a buzzword if it turned out. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it turned out to be something. It turned out to be something. I mean. I think it's just how it just depends how everyone perceives things and like if it's being, you know, worldwide adopted or not in a sense. ASIC seasoned steak. What was the one? Yeah, that KS3M at the top was burning. Dude, that ASIC was super hot. Jeez, I don't know why. And then like re-thermal pasted it and it was fine. Don Molter, the funny thing about cloud is starting to tip the other way a bit again. The hyperscalers are starting to develop edge computing and extending the cloud into your local sites. Well, I think with Microsoft, there was, I never implemented this, but there was a seamless, like a sync method where your on-prem exchange would also sync to the Azure Outlook server, whatever. as like a secondary backup or something, but that's still, then that rules out that pretty much ruins the whole idea of having your information in-house and nothing outside your network in the cloud. Yeah. Tech is literally a pendulum. Dude. Don Malter. Dude, do you remember... I don't know if Don Malter, you sound like a guy who's probably implemented this, but Don Malter, did you ever implement VoIP phones? Did you ever get into that whole thing? VoIP phones? IP phones? You sound like someone who's gotten into that. That was a, man. That whole tech was terrible. It was okay. But ultimately everyone done, I mean, like a year or two later, everyone we just implemented it on the computer with a headset. And digitally, like using VoIP.ms as the phone number. What you call it? I forgot already. It's been too long. It's been too long. I haven't done that for so long. Overboard Tech, phones and printers make me want to self-emulate on the daily. Dude, biggest reason why I left that whole thing is because of phones and printers. Yes. And desktops. And actually, you know what? The biggest issue was the people. Dealing with the people is like the biggest thing for me. Not so much the technology, it's the people. RPM just said he's old. I'm not old. I used to do IP calling over dial-up. Oh my god, that's amazing. VoIP is much better now. Yeah, I know. It's, yeah. Let's see. Customer is always right. Not today. Not until they quit. But that goes for tons of companies trying to make design personal. Do you know what a matrix printer is? Yes. Jockminer, I do. And I had one. And brand new in box. And I just gave it away. As a pirate, no more IT job talk. This is getting depressing. Yes, I agree. No more IT job talk. I could go on and on. Trust me, I could go on and on about IT talk. It makes. I don't want to bring up past history. On to the future. On to bigger and better things like crypto mining and making videos on YouTube. That, in my opinion, is probably a different type of depression. It's a totally different type of work. Ron B, howdy from Texas. What's up, man? Thank you for the donation. Thank you, bro. All right, I would love to. I was gonna read all your guys' banter here. You guys are all talking about like what quantum computing is and like real world this and that. You know what? You guys can talk amongst yourselves and that, but well, Veriscoin's gonna have a halving in 336 days. Okay. All right. Bitcoin's in 84 days. Man, this is gonna be huge. All right. Okay. Quick. All right. Let's change the topic. Quick thought. What are you guys gonna think if Bitcoin price doesn't go up? Do you think there's gonna be a massive shutdown in a lot of Bitcoin ASICs? You guys think a lot of ASICs are gonna turn off? Overboard Tech, look at that 580 rig, eh? Let's see. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, it looks okay. Overboard Tech looks okay. I think I was getting like 69 or 70 software wattage, but that's probably wrong. Reporting wrong. Miner die, ASICs off, yes. Hash power down. Yeah, I think so too. Dude, that's gonna be a pretty momentous event. Radiant one too. Yeah. Yeah, S19J Pros or S19s are gonna be, yeah, I mean, it's gonna, you gotta have at least 5, I think we calculated 5 cents or 4 cents or less to break even on an S19J. That's at the current price of Bitcoin. That's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a bloodbath for a bit. Yeah, I feel that too. I mean, okay, at that point, would you guys, okay, if you guys saw $100 like S19J Pros, S19J Pro, 100 terahash, 104 terahash, on the market selling for 150 bucks, would you buy them? Would you buy them for 150 bucks? I'd buy it. Well, yes. Yeah. I would too. If I had a chance, if I would put, okay, if someone was just fire sailing after the Bitcoin halving, like S19J Pro 104s for 150 bucks or 100 bucks, I would put 2 grand into that and buy like at least 15 or 10 of them, whatever. Shipping is probably going to be a pain in the A. But would you guys buy? Would you guys buy at least 25k? Oh my god, you'd buy 25k worth of those S19Js? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Actually, I'm curious. S19J Pro 104 terahash. What's the efficiency at low power mode on these? 82 terahash at 2000 watts. That's 24.2 watt per hash, roughly. S19K is gonna be a little bit more. It's gonna be a little bit better. Of course, M60S and S19 XP, S21. Kaiser, sorry bro, no worries man. I will buy 2 if the math works out. Yeah. Overboard Tech, I hate ASICs. I'd buy a stack of S19J 95 terahash for 150 a unit. Okay, you would. But you would buy S19s if they were really cheap. Yeah, I mean, dude, if that happens in about 3 months time, 4 months time, we slowly see, fire sales of S19s, S19Js. That might very well be the S9 and L3 Plus of our time. When the L3 Plus was selling, S9s and L3 Pluses were selling for 50 bucks. Your chance to then flip those $150 S19Js or J Pros, whatever, after this halving coming up, and if Bitcoin goes to 100k or more, and then those things become uber profitable again, and then you flip them for like 2 or 3 grand, dude, could you imagine if that played out again? Do you guys think that's gonna play out? Yes or no? Chat, let's see it. You guys think that'll play out again? Like just like the L3 pluses and S9s of back in the day, and how they sold for like 2,000 to 3,000 in the bull run? What do you guys think? Is there a potential there? Okay, if anyone has any sources or anyone that's selling S19J Pros after the halving for 100 bucks, please send them my way. Please send them my way. I want to buy at least like $2,000 worth. Just a little bit. I just want a few, okay? I don't want like 1,000 or 500 of them. I just want like 20 of them, okay? I'll buy in pallets. Send them my way too. Big gamble, but possible. Always a chance. Yes, it's inevitable. Mining of the North. I like that. Mining of the North. You're you're just like, yes, it's gonna happen. I love it. I love it. I hope not. About to buy a K Pro. I'd pick up 10 to 20. Fully electric. 100% no. The efficiency is not far off from K or S21 and LPM. Okay. All right. Fully electric here. He's an OG here. Fully electric. Can you please expand? Are you saying no, that we're not going to see $150 S19Js? Is that what you're talking about? Or you're saying no that... Okay, you're saying no because the prices of them are still going to be generally high. Like Geppetto says 500. Fully electric. Explain. I want to know your thought process because... So you're saying no because the S19J Pros or S19s, whatever, are not going to be the L3 pluses of like 2018, 2020, whatever, previous bear market. Is that what you're saying? And you're not wrong in terms of the efficiency against like S19K. It's like 3 points. Okay, it's like 2 or 3 points. It really isn't a big difference. You're right. They're really, but I mean that difference there, 1 or 2 points, is like, you know, a couple cents, you know, in terms of your profit. So I mean it does matter to an extent, but I mean you've seen how we've gone up in efficiency from like M60s or S21s, right? It's which S21, man, my S21 balls does not like higher heat for some reason. I don't know. Kaiser, I have a few S19J Pros for $150 each. Really? Let's see here. Fully electric says no, 100% no. 150 S19J, more like 700 to 800. Okay. After the you're saying after the halving. Fully electric. I'm trying to be clear here. You're saying after the halving, you're gonna say $700 to $800 S19Js, not $150. Okay. All right. We got a screenshot. Someone screenshot that. We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this in about 3 or 4 months time. Fully electric. I want to have a bet with you. Fully electric. I want to have a bet. Yes, sir. The S9 versus S19J was a major diff. Okay. Okay. I see. RPM, how many do you want? I'll take. You have S19J Pros for $150, Kaiser? No, you don't. Fully electric, yes. After having $700, the PSU still value like $250 alone. Okay. Okay. All right. I mean, all right. I don't think the PSU. I think the PSU. I mean, it's all gonna be all in one unit. So, should I get a VM player or a VM Pro? Broskies, what is that? What are you talking about? Anyways, bros, that's it. I think that's it for the live stream. I think that's it, guys. That was fun. That was fun. We had some fun talk. Okay. Any final remarks, you guys? Hello from Iran. What's up? Shararhedayati. What's up, man? What's up, man? Virtual machines for wallets. Oh. Yeah, VMware, Hyper-V in Windows or Windows Server or Unraid, Proxmox. I mean, there's a bunch, man. I think they're all generally good. I haven't heard anyone say anything bad about any of them. Take RPM was a good stream. It's a pirate. YouTube, bro. Should I get a KS1 for $2,300? No. Man, this is such a hard thing to. I'm not gonna recommend. I'm not gonna say yes or no. You're gonna have to decide on your own. Caspa's emission schedule is very. I mean, you're only gonna get it if you believe Caspa's gonna go to $1 or $5, whatever, in the bull run. If that does happen, that KS1's gonna make like, if it's even making 2 or 3 or 1 Caspa a day at $5, it's still making $5. But it's looking, yeah. Emission schedule is really aggressive. Okay, all right. See you bros later. You guys have a great one. Thank you for the stream. I might stream tomorrow, actually. Okay. Peace out. Peace out. RedPandaMining. Over the last 4 days, I've replaced my Intel CPU farm, 22 Dell Xeon servers with 4 Epic servers. Crazy power saving. Holy smoke. Fully electric. Wow. That's amazing. Can I have those Dell servers? All right. Peace out, man. Peace out, bros. Peace out. Peace out. You guys have a great one. You guys have a great one. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for the stream. Have a great day. Happy mining.